Hi, friends. Today we are going to be reading about your fantastic, elastic brain. So, this is your fantastic, elastic brain. Stretch it, shape it by Joanne Deek, PhD. Um, what does your brain really do? Does it fill the space between your ears? Hello in there. I see pink stuff. Well, yes. But your brain can do so much more. Your brain helps you think and remember. And then we have a picture of the girl drawing, and she's thinking about the Capitol, the pyramids, the Eiffel Tower. Good kitty. So it helps you think, remember, and name what you see and what you hear. It lets you move your body and feel both touch and emotions. Your brain does all the things that makes you, you. Likes red foods. Favorite word is elbow. Ping pong champ. Knows global landmarks. Good at science. Enjoys reading pirate books. She's so unique. My favorite word is foot. I think that's so cool. All right, let's see. So, what is your brain? Is it a muscle? No, the brain is an organ in your body. It's made up of cells and tissues. The brain controls everything you do, everything you think, everything you feel, even everything you dream. The brain has many parts that do all kinds of different jobs, like the cerebrum, the prefrontal cortex. So that's like at the front of your brain. The amygdala, the hippocampus, which is back here. The cerebellum. Whoa, that pink stuff is busy. I think, therefore I am. That's a deep. The cerebrum is the largest part of your brain. It helps you think and speak. The cerebellum is a small part at the back of the brain that helps your muscles to coordinate or work with your movements and your balance so that you can walk, ride a bike, or play tag. I can walk and chew gum. Whole, like how they highlight each part. The prefrontal cortex, or PFC for short, is the part of your brain behind your forehead. It lets you make plans and decisions. Mystery meat or secret soup? Decisions. The hippocampus is at the center of your brain. It works like a file cabinet to help you store and find memories. So just imagine sorting through and, oh yeah, I remember. Found it. Neurons. Neurons are everywhere in your brain. They are the tiny cells that make electrical signals to send messages to other cells in your body, telling them what to do. Amygdala means almond. I can see how it got that name. It kind of looks like an almond. That's the amygdala. The amygdala is a tightly packed group of cells deep within the center of the brain that controls your emotions. So it tells you if you're excited, angry, embarrassed, frightened, sad, happy. When you were born, you were very little. Your brain was small and not so strong. As you get older, your brain grows and gets stronger. As a part of your body, your brain grows and learns to do new things. And you can make your brain do even more. Your brain grows very fast during the first 10 years of your life. This is the magic decade when you can help your brain grow faster and be more powerful. Just like lifting weights helps your muscles grow stronger, learning new things strengthens your brain and can give your brain a good workout by trying to learn many different things. Like elastic bands that stretch when you pull them, even things that are hard at first or that you don't like to do or that you don't do very well get easier when like to do. I don't know, that sentence is weirdly. Okay, nice kick. Think about the first time you played soccer. You probably couldn't kick the ball far or make many goals, but as you kept going to practices, you learned more about the rules of the game and followed your coach's directions. The muscles in your legs and feet got stronger. Your movements were more coordinated, and you could run farther and faster. Learning more and practicing what you have learned let you play better and have more fun. Practice really does make perfect, or at least much better. Even when you make a mistake while you're learning something new, nothing yet. Abracadabra. You are still training your brain. Shazam! Keep trying. Hocus pocus. You will remember that mistake and then try something else until you get it right. Making mistakes is one of the best ways your brain learns and grows. If you aren't willing to risk being wrong, you won't take the chances that stretch your elastic brain. You can stretch the part of your brain that controls your feelings too. If you are frightened about taking a risk, like learning to swim, finding the courage to put your face in the water stretches your amygdala. It will remind you that you overcame your fear, so you will be braver the next time you do something that scares you, like diving into the water. I think about this all the time. Sometimes kids are afraid to raise their hand and ask questions or say an answer. But if you're brave, your brain remembers that and it will help you be more brave the next time. Learning something new causes the brain to grow more connections among the neurons. With more connections, the neurons can send and receive more messages. Imagine it, if you will, like having one path to drop off a message to someone. And then when you learn something new, you now have lots of different ways to go. So it's almost like you can get there faster, take the best path possible. These connections help to stretch a part of your brain and make it more elastic so that it can hold more information and ideas. How does the brain stretch and grow? Neuro means that the word it is part of has something to do with the brain. A sculptor molds shapes or carves things out of clay or wood or stone. So you shape your brain when you make it bigger by adding new things you know. And you are a neurosculptor. How did you do that? Neurons, my feathered friend, neurons. When you learn something new, you're building on what you've already learned. In the same way that your muscles and your body work together when you want to lift a heavy object or kick a ball, the different parts of your brain work together when you're learning something new. The amygdala makes you want to learn to play piano. The cerebrum helps you decide to practice. The cerebellum calls up the memories of watching and listening when your piano teacher showed you how to play a new piece of music. Then your cerebellum sends a message through neurons to the muscles in your wrist and hands and fingers so that you can hit the right notes. The next time you play that piece of music, the parts of your brain and body will know how to work together and you will play the song more easily. The brain the brain that makes you really is an amazing organ. It controls what you think, do, feel, and remember. Your brain is growing very fast during your first years of life. And now that we know, we can help it grow. When you try hard to learn something new, connections grow from the neurons and attach to the other neurons. Then your brain can send messages faster, making part of your brain bigger and stronger. Making mistakes really helps you learn because Your brain keeps trying new things and stretching until you figure out the answer to your problem. You are shaping a more elastic brain when you learn new things that build on what you already know. The more different kinds of things you learn and think about, the more you can learn, know, and enjoy. The harder you try without giving up, the more you will learn. You can really train your brain to be fit and strong to keep stretching and growing throughout your whole life. And then they have this little chart at the end, and it says cerebrum, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, cerebellum, hippocampus. That pink stuff is busy. Whoa. About the author. Joanne Deek, PhD, is an author and an international speaker, educator, and preventative psychologist. She works with parents, teachers, and other adults who work with children as a consultant to schools worldwide on the issues of brain development and gender equity. About the illustrator. Sarah Ackerley began pursuing her dream of becoming a real-life picture book illustrator after earning her Bachelor's of Fine Arts from the University of Texas at Austin in 2004. To her delight, Sarah currently works as an illustrator in Los Altos, California, where she resides with her husband and 2 fickle cats. Visit Sarah on the web at www.sarahhackerly.com. And then it says, they stretch their brains a lot. Is that why it's so heavy? Okay, I hope you enjoyed our little nonfiction picture book. I think it's important that we read both fiction and nonfiction. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to read more of next time, please leave them in the comments below. It's so good to see you, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.